back with the star of Love and Death, Elizabeth Olsen. You come from an acting family, and you've been performing since you were 4, something like that?
I mean, I've been doing camps and showing up in things because it was after-school care, but I wasn't a professional.
After-school care, in other words, go be
Sept.
an extra in your sister's
Yes.
film. How the West Was Fun, I believe, was your first one, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes,
we do
it
research
was.
around here.
Yeah, well done.
Thanks. Now, but was there any other option? Like, would you think, I'm gonna do this? Nah, I'll be an actress. Was there some other path for you?
I felt like I knew what I wanted since I was very little. My earliest memories are mimicking musicals that I watched, dancing, singing. It was also what my group of friends did that I grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I went through my adolescence, when you try and rebel and stand out and be different, was when I thought, you know, I really think I should be an accountant. Like, that would make me not basic.
So being basic
I was from LA, you know, and I'm like, everyone comes here to be an actor. I can't just become an actor.
Sure.
I should.
What about actuary tables?
Yeah, I should.
That's sexy.
I should be an investment banker or whatever. Like, I just thought I needed to do something different, and then I got over that when I was 15 and fell back in love with theater. And
Is it ever tempting to go do something else now?
yeah, now it is. I think about that all the time.
Maybe when you're up on the wire 30 feet above the ground?
I think about that a lot. I'm like, well, what should I do?
What are you daydreaming about doing rather than this? Anything?
Yeah, I mean, I love getting to do this job, especially when you feel like you're with people who care a lot about it. But I do think it'd be fun to do something where there's like a beginning and an ending that you're in control of. Like,
Oh, because you're just doing your part of it and somebody else is editing it and special effects. And
yeah, and I don't necessarily feel like, oh, then I should be directing. Like, that's not where my brain goes. I like making mugs or whatever. Like, oh, that's something I can...
Pottery.
Yeah,
There you
pottery's
go.
great. Not like it would be a career for me. I'm not that good. But,
Not yet.
not yet.
Who wouldn't buy a mug from this woman? Think about it.
Thank you.
Think about it. Just give me my backhand on
Next
that
time
one.
I'm here,
Thank you.
I'll have these will be replaced.
That would be fantastic. The new limited series is called Love and Death.
Yes.
And which is a great combination. And
Yes.
it's getting a lot of buzz, and I understand that it's based on a true story.
It is. It's based on a true story, and I
that
did
would
not
be?
know that. The story. Let me tell you. The story. It's about a group of young families living in Texas and Silicon Prairie in 1978, and they've done all the things that they felt like they needed to do. They have families. They have kids. They have their church community, and my character is not happy with just that. And she, like we watched in the clip, she propositions Jesse Plemons' character to have an affair, and
Very
planned out.
reserved. It's a very reserved proposition.
Yes, and they plan it out for months. This affair, that's a
Okay.
true story.
Okay.
And it is followed by a subsequent murdering of his wife.
We have a clip here, I understand, of something behind the
Oh,
scenes. You brought a
gosh.
clip in. There's no sound on this, right?
No, there's no sound because it was just taped at the Village, at Video Village, where people watch things while you're shooting them. And I have a huge fear of roller coasters.
You personally, not the character.
No, me personally. My character is like, in the scene before, it's a hard cut from, do you like roller coasters? to us being on a roller coaster. And we got to it to shoot that day, and I knew I was gonna be too scared to do it a lot. So I asked them to bring in my stunt double from all the Marvel movies.
Sure.
Her name's Cece Ice. She does lots of amazing stunts.
Sure.
And I asked her to come and ride the roller coaster for me. But they needed it on my face for some of it. And we got there and I broke down into tears. I really didn't think I was gonna be able to do it.
Had you ever ridden a roller coaster before?
I had because, yeah, and then I didn't because it was so scary to me. And so it was something, it was crazy. I didn't expect to cry. Like, I'm not a dramatic person. I don't like drawing attention to myself. I don't like taking away time from shooting. But this was a horrible, horrible feeling when I got there. And this is a video of the one take I did on the roller coaster, or a snippet of it.
Jim.
And, and you know, my character really was supposed to enjoy it.
You're having a great time.
And sweet Jessie was really there for me in that moment. And then we start going backwards. Like, they thought that this was a good idea for someone who's scared of roller coasters. You do the whole thing, and then you start doing the whole thing backwards. And that was when I was like, okay, I know what's coming. I'm gonna just pretend to be the character. But the character wouldn't talk the whole time. And I'm just talking the whole time at Jesse, freaking out and trying to be like, oh, how much fun was that? That was so fun.
Did you at any point enjoy it?
No.
Thank you so much for being here. Love and Death premieres April 27th on HBO Max. Elizabeth Olsen, everybody. We'll be right back.